After party. After party. Who? Ha. After
Party.
After
Party.
Yeah. Hoo.
If you ain't got nothing, just say you ain't got nothing. Because I thought you were going to say, yes, Jesus loves me. All right, then, y'all. Stay tuned.
We keep it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KOED family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. What's up, KOED family? Welcome back to another video of Kourtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife.
Kourtney, I'm so known as Coco.
And this here is Kourtney and Eddie. Yeah, this here. This channel is all about relationships. It's all about reviews. And it's all about entertainment.
That's it.
And tonight we're going to be talking about the after party. Yep. Married at first sight.
So if you're brand new to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And if you're returning, hey, fam, we appreciate y'all. We also want to invite you over to our Patreon. Please support our Patreon and shout out to those that have already done it. We appreciate our Patreon gang. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Gang.
Patreon gang, okay.
Hey, man. Y'all be a little thug. Gang.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. Be like the church. I won't be before you long.
It's gonna be short and sweet.
So you got Mitch, you got Ben, and you got who? Pink Justin.
Not Pink Floyd.
Pink Justin.
Look like Majin Buu or Kirby. You don't know that
No,
it's a game.
Oh, okay. So you got Mitch with his sandals.
It's Mandels. Mitch with Mandels.
Mitch with Mandels.
Yeah, that's like it needs to go into a book.
And I was like, them really look like, I mean, I could rock them right there. That was nice.
They're unisex, ain't it?
I guess. So anyway, so they showed clips of Ben and the condoms.
Well, let me say something. Ben, I applaud you for being honest. You said the condoms was too big. No man would say that.
Never.
No man would say that.
Never.
I don't care. I was like, man, XL. I need something bigger. You know what I'm saying? But no man would say that. But I commend you. You said it. It was too big for you.
You said it. I said that too, and I ain't even no man. I said most men like Justin brag about.
Yeah, and even Justin, when Ben said it, oh, they too big. Just said.
He did.
Yeah, I said, just calm down. It's not about you, bro. It's not about you.
Yeah, so when he said that, I thought the same thing, but you know, like he was honest, you know. He said that let's see. So yeah, we talked about that. And anyway, they showed clips of Ben when let's see. It said that he eat in his sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, he's choosing to sleep.
He said eat in his sleep.
Yeah, but he was
eating. Like, Keisha was like, do you go to the refrigerator and get something to eat?
I think Ben is still nervous on camera. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's something like me. He's like he tries to talk fast, he stumbles over his words. And when he meant by eating in sleep, it's like air, eating air. Yeah, like he's craving for the food, he's smacking. Man, I wish somebody would be smacking my ear while I'm sleeping, man.
Well, why? You snoring, man? So I can smack in yours. All right. So let's move.
Even when you chew air, still look nasty.
So they showed clips of Mitch and Kristen. So they was doing the paddleboarding. Keisha said, you know, did you enjoy that moment with Kristen? He said yes, because he was in his element. He felt comfortable. You know, Mitch also is not in his comfort zone doing this show.
Yeah.
Which I am so, what's the word?
Befuddled, baffled.
Right. On why
would they
you
sign
would,
up
right,
and be on national TV and everybody watching you and you basically an introvert.
Right. I don't understand it.
I guess they didn't think they was gonna get picked.
still it's a chance that you could. So anyway, so yeah, he loves the water, he loves the ocean and stuff like that. So he was in his comfort zone. So they showed clips of Mitch saying that he pretty much was not attracted, or he wasn't on that level with Kristen, to take it to the next level and stuff like that. And Mitch was like, he said that when he looked back at it, he wished he would have played it different and said it different.
Yeah, 2020 is hindsight.
And so he said he wished he would have played it cool because now he was able to get it off of his chest, but now look at the burden he placed on her.
Yeah, to me, it's like he transferred that negative energy off him and put it on her. And he called it. He said, "Man, I shouldn't have done that because now I'm free and I feel good about myself.
Right.
Now she feels bad."
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta think about the other person
You
before
do.
you say things like that. You gotta think about her feelings. You know what I'm saying? Cause let the shoe be on the other foot. And somebody told me, "Man, Eddie, babe, you ain't attractive." Yeah, I've been mad.
Yeah.
I've been flipped the table over, throw wine in her face. I turned to a thug on y'all. I'm number one. Uno. You know what I mean?
Number one, one.
Uno is 11. 1-1.
And so anyway, I think, in my opinion, Mitch should have waited and just played it out, because you see what happened that night. If he would have just kept his cool, played it out, and didn't feel like he had to rush and tell her nothing. But I think he operates in anxiety. He get in his head, like he said, and I don't think he could have been like relaxed without saying it. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
he got off his chest and said it to his brother. I think he should have just chilled.
Yeah, plus later on that night, you gotta understand alcohol was involved. You know what I'm saying? So that helped loosen him up a little bit. But I do agree with you. He should have waited. And you're right. He's an overthinker, and anxiety it does things to you. You know what I'm saying? So.
And speaking of that part, she asked, "Well, Mitch, how did you go from 1 to 100? In that moment when y'all was talking, and by the pool and stuff." And so she was like, "Was it the alcohol?" He said, "Well, it was a little, but not really. He felt better because he got it off his chest."
But she didn't feel better. She didn't feel better because, like, when he was kissing, if he never told her how he felt, it would have went farther. But now it's in the back of her head. So when things try to progress to go farther, she stopped it. She said, "No, dog, you remember? I don't look good. And he is kissing on me. Is it that alcohol?"
Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on. That ain't how that go.
Sure ain't.
Whatever. However, don't say.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn how to dance. So we go to the party. I gotta get my.
Yeah, I should see him.
Rhythm right.
I should. I think I'm gonna record you and put you in Patreon. Don't do that.
Patreon going for like 0. It's down to 0.
So he said he do like the fact that that she's encouraging. She's an amazing person, and she has that confidence. And so Keisha was like, "Well, maybe that's what you like, the confidence." He was like, "Yeah, but as far as she's a good balance for him, because sometimes he can be negative. So she has to balance
he a person like him that trying to save the world. He feels like the world needs to be saved. So for a person to think that, you're gonna think negative of the world because you have to go save the world. You know what I'm saying? You get it?
I get it.
Got it.
Keisha is the next thing. Keisha, where they were showing clips of Justin and Alexa on the beach on the horse. So Justin said, "What?" Keisha said, "Well, Alexis is, falling for you and opening up, and opening up to you more." And he said, "I think she this light, honey, I had to hold this like this." So he said, for him, it is a challenge for him to open up and be transparent and everything. And I was trying to see. Okay, I'm getting to it. So he said that the reason he can be emotional a lot is because he was so used to women saying, "You need to be hard, you need to be hard," and stuff like that. And he learned to suppress his feelings. And now I guess he's just being free in his true emotions because he's an emotional person.
So yeah. So to portray this hard role, he had to kind of hide who he really was. Because him being hard is not him.
Right.
That's not him. That's not his forte. So him being sensitive is his forte.
Right.
So when he got around Alexis, Alexis said, "Be who you are." And he has. And all he talk about is me and my man who hard and what else she talking about?
Oh, when they was riding the horse.
Oh yeah, he talking about we thought we can go get through one episode.
That's what
One
Keisha
episode without him talking about his private part. But no. The horse is trying to say, you know what? Since you talk about your private part so much, I'm gonna damage them. And so that's why I guess it's a certain way you gotta ride a horse for a man.
I guess if it's gonna be bouncing like that. So
Yeah.
the horse was bouncing so much, and they showed the clips.
Yeah.
And he was bouncing. He was like, "Oh no!" What he was saying?
My ball! No! Ah! I want to jump off this horse. Help me, Alexis! Help me! Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's how he sounds.
So in the next scene, they were showing clips of Justin saying that he loved Alexis.
And a lot of people in the comments from last night pointed something out to me, and I do agree with them. Alexis makes guys feel so comfortable around her that they just enjoy being around her.
Right.
So that's why she got proposed to 3 times. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I can
But
see
maybe
that.
she wasn't always like that though.
I don't know. She said she was always like that.
Oh, okay.
You know, but I don't know. From what I can tell how she treats Justin, man, I can kind of see why guys open up to her. You know what I'm saying? It's like this. When you playing football with 3 guys and you got 3 guys sitting across from you, and why they not dating you? They must enjoy being around her. You know, come on, man. You got 3 guys. You know, you got light skinned dude, dark skinned dude, and a white guy. You got the whole flavor of the rainbow right there in front of her.
Yeah. When they showed the clips of him saying that he loved Alexa and stuff, he started getting emotional, of course. And like I called his brother yesterday and said, his brother said he crying. And said, yeah, he was crying. So
He said that for real.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he talked to you because I know the wife is, who is? Who called you? Yeah, so yeah, I don't see that happening. But go ahead.
So Keisha said, Keisha asked, well, what makes you so emotional? He said, well, you know, when he first saw Alexa at the altar, he made up in his mind that this gonna be it. Like, I'm gonna make this work, and this woman is gonna be for me. So he said he's committed to it. So it's easy to love her when he's already committed to the process.
Yeah, I agree with that to a certain extent because a lot of people go into their marriage and say, hey, this is the one. I'm done. I'm not getting a divorce. I'm gonna ride it out to the day I die. But it don't pan out that way.
Right.
You know, it has
and
to be
it can be no fault of your own.
Right. It gotta be both ways. You know, she has to reciprocate that same feeling to you to be willing to ride it out. But if only one person put on the work in, you're gonna get the short end of the stick. And that's why I hope Justin don't receive that short end of the stick because yeah, man. Yeah, I understand what he's trying to say, but it takes 2 people, and it's not guaranteed to work.
True. But I guess that still don't negate the fact that he loved her.
No, it doesn't. You can love anybody you want to, but that other person you love and gotta love you back for it to work. Cause if you loving one person and ain't loving you back, all you doing is torturing yourself.
Well, you sure came in that camera and went real country with it. Golly, I'm gonna drop you out down there in Mobile with him. But yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, I'm speaking from experience. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
It came from your soul.
Yeah, man. So yeah, man. So you gotta be careful with that, man. Don't fall. I understand you want to trust the process, man. But man, you got to be careful with that, man. I'm serious, man.
He also said, speaking of when we was talking about that earlier, he said Alexis makes him feel so secure. And he hadn't gotten that in any woman that he's dated. So, you know, she makes him feel good, you know?
Nah, she probably make a lot of guys feel good. That's why she had 3 guys playing football with her. They're just friends.
But when they was talking about that dinner, then Mitch said his dinner did not go like that. It was total opposite. Keisha was laughing because it really was. So they showed clips of them on the boat, and Alexis and Justin were sick. They They got boat sickness. They
I'm
got
saying boat sickness.
they
You got ship sickness. You got what's the other sickness? Sea sickness. You got sea sickness, ship sickness, and boat sickness.
It ain't no such thing as boat or ship sickness.
I know.
But
I'm trying. You just create a new category.
Boy, hey, that's what I do. Hey,
Call me
trendsetter,
country.
honey.
So you down right in Mobile. You gonna get boat sickness when you go. You sure will. You gonna get boat sickness. So be careful now. Yeah, you country self.
So I am not. So Alexis, they show also clips of Alexis. They were talking about how she jumped off the boat. And I thought the finna say she couldn't swim, she was about to drown or something.
She can swim apparently.
But it's the way she jumped off, you know. She jumped off on her side and they said that she hit that water like bam. And everybody was like, "You okay?" Okay. He said, but she got up like a champ. I guess she did the Urkel.
Yeah, but the thing is, she's an athlete, man. You know what I'm saying? So she's used to all that kind of tomboy stuff. You know, me jump off the boat, never happened. Never happened.
You're right. Never, ever, ever.
Mm-mm.
So that was pretty much it, y'all. They ended it, you know, just showing the clips from the next episode, and also just talking to the guys and just, you know, seeing where they are. You know, Mitch was like he, you know, dedicated to the process. You're gonna see it out. You know, Justin is in La La Land, and Ben, he was saying too that he's just trying. They're still trying to
figure one another out.
Yeah, because they kind of a week
or
so behind. So they, you know, other couples are progressing and they kind of comfortable with each other, but they just trying to, you know. So we wants to know what had happened.
With Ben and Morgan.
Yeah, I had posted something in the Patreon that I got off another source, and you know, some alleged things that could have happened on why, you know,
and you know what?
Fussing in our Patreon.
If you want to find out, guess what? Go to the Patreon.
In fact, we're about to go live in about 30 minutes. So
I know it's a shameless plug. I know, but guess what? We don't care. We don't care anymore.
And we got some. I think we'll tell them when we go into our. I think that we'll tell them what the party that we're going to over there in the Patreon.
Yeah, I gotta learn how to dance, man, because I don't want to be up there looking all whack and lame.
I recorded too.
Man, you have see me, baby. You see me?
All right, you guys. We will see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
Always put God first.
Deuces.
Hey! Always put